Hi, everyone. Here we are with Deanna Regan, who is in with Community Services with the City of West Vancouver. And we're excited to hear about these initiatives that West Vancouver is doing, particularly for seniors. Deanna, tell us what's going on there.
Well, basically, there's a lot of seniors who are really in desperate need at this time. So we've been reaching out to people. We have a few things on the go. One is we're finding some people actually don't have access to the internet and or don't have any tablets or computers. So we're finding those people who have extras and we're passing them on. We're cleaning them, wiping them, and passing them on to those who don't have any. So that's underway. We have our garden cafe, which seniors went to every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, has now changed to a takeout service. So we now have seniors coming to get their meals. They pick them up and take them home. And then we also have like little grocery items for them there as well, because a lot of seniors don't feel safe going into the grocery stores right now. So we have like a liter of milk or half a dozen eggs that they can buy as well. So that's really taking off and it's doing really well. And then we, of course, I just sent you an email last night with you, but we're doing a little, just as an aside, we're doing a little, a lot of these seniors, literally, they've not left their apartments in 4 weeks, as opposed to us who we're still able to go out for walks and stuff, right? So for those people in particular, we're just getting donations of things like essentials like soap and toothpaste and moisturizer, and we're going to put together little care packages for the most vulnerable seniors in West Van.
So if we had people that wanted to put together bags, where would they drop them off, or how would they get them to you guys?
Yeah, you can give them my email is dwigmore@shaw.ca. They can email me and drop them off at my house, or we're coming and picking up stuff. If people just want to leave it outside their front door, we're coming by on Monday to pick stuff up, and then we'll bring it back, and we have to quarantine it for a few days, and then we can distribute it to seniors. So that'd be great.
That's really nice.
That is amazing. Are there other compromised groups in the city of West Van that you've been looking after or on your radar?
Yeah, they're doing so much, and I'm not, I just work in community services, but there's definitely youth at risk. So a lot of things are happening with them. There's obviously a lot of rehabilitation programs going on that are still continuing in different ways. So yeah, they're doing a ton of stuff, but my work has mostly been with seniors. So.
Okay. And how do you, if a senior hasn't had a computer before, you just hand them a laptop and they figure it out?
Yeah, it's not easy, and it doesn't work for everybody. And a lot of people we're talking to actually are not even interested in receiving tablets because they don't know how to work them. But for those who are willing and able, or some of them know how to work them, they just don't have the ability to have one, to own their own. So yeah, so it depends on the person, but we're kind of trying to tailor it.
And how did you initially find all these seniors?
They're all members of our Seniors Activity Center. Yeah.
And you phone them and see.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's a big outreach campaign going on with all of our seniors, and just to make sure that they're staying connected to each other, and they're doing amazing things. Like a lot of the people they're ordering groceries online for the first time, or they've figured out how to download an audiobook, or there's tons of great stuff happening. It's pretty cool.
That's very cool. And do they feel so appreciated when you reach out and call?
They're like the most appreciative group you've ever experienced. They're so sweet. They're a lot of them, they just don't have people to talk to. So any kind of contact, a phone call to them is sometimes, in some cases, it's like a lifeline. So they, they have a lot to say. They may have a lot to say. Some don't, but lots do. So it's really fun talking to them, hearing their stories.
That's so nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So, Deanna, if you were to think about this whole COVID-19 crisis and think back about what would be the silver lining for you, what would you tell people?
Oh, yeah. It's an opportunity to connect with people that you don't normally connect with, like even our neighbors. Like, it's absolutely, it's an opportunity as much as anything, I would say. It's actually been pretty cool. Like I don't want to sound cliche, but my heart's pretty full every day just talking to people and hearing their stories and it's the simplest thing, but talking to someone can actually make their day. So it's been, I know it's a horrible, obviously terrible situation, but there is so much good happening and wonderful things that are coming out of it.
It's so true. It's so true. I mean, look at Paige and I, we are reporters.
Look at you guys. I feel like it's Barbara Walters 1 and 2.
Doing our best. We just wanted to get perspectives, and people need to hear the stories of all the good things that are going on amidst all the negative news that we're hearing.
Oh yeah, no, it's so true. Like, it's so easy to dwell on the negatives, and obviously there are a ton. I don't want to minimize those, but it's an amazing thing that's happening right now. Our community is completely coming together. Everyone, like this one lady I spoke with today, she's an 84-year-old retired nurse, and she has compromised lungs, so she can't leave her apartment. She hasn't left her apartment in 4 weeks, but she found the phone numbers of every person in her building, and she's calling everyone to make sure that they're okay. And there is this other story, Meinhardt's Fine Foods, which had a storefront in West Vancouver, had to close their doors a couple of weeks ago, and they had tons of prepared, Meinhardt's, they have all this amazing prepared food. And they called our senior center and said, we have a store full of food that's going to spoil, and do you guys need it? And we said, absolutely. And they packaged it up into 200 meals, and the West Van police delivered it to a low-income lodge housing. And those people, some of them, I don't know when they ate last. Like they delivered them 3 meals per, for the people who really needed them. And it was incredible. Like, some man had been eating a can of beans for the whole week.
Oh my gosh.
There's definitely people in our community who are starving. We just don't know, right? And so this is kind of definitely shining a light on that need. I mean, we know it's there. We know 25% of seniors live in poverty in West Vancouver. We know that. I mean, that's a fact. But now we're really trying to uncover those people and give them as much as we can. So it's been so rewarding.
That is really great, because it'll continue on after this.
Absolutely. This is we're forming relationships now that will just be, more robust going forward. It's pretty cool.
Great. Well, thank you, Deanna.